Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about the new Zoeva palette. Well, it's new to me. I think it's just recently came to Ulta Beauty. Zoeva has. This is the Melody palette. Inside it's a tin pan eyeshadow palette. And these shades are just absolutely stunning. So it just launched last week at Ulta, so I knew I wanted to pick up something from the brand. I'd been eyeing the brand for about a year now, and I just never had made a purchase because I like to get my points through Ulta or Sephora. So when I saw that they were coming, I knew I was going to order something. So had I waited, I probably would have ordered the foundation and maybe not the eyeshadow palette. But when I got on when this launched, Zoeva hadn't updated like all the products that were going to be on Ulta's website yet, so only a few eyeshadow palettes were available. So I did pick this one up. This retails for $28. I'll leave swatches at the end of the video if you guys are interested in seeing them. But if you guys want to see how I created this eye look, as well as kind of talk a little bit more about Zoeva as a brand and kind of some new ideas that I have moving forward on my channel, if you guys are interested. This is kind of kicking off my indie brand spotlight series on my channel, so I'm hoping to do these about once a month where I talk about kind of some non-mainstream products on my channel, just to kind of give them some recognition, because I feel like so much focus is always on the mainstream makeup companies that the indie brands kind of get left in the dust. Which is a shame because they are much more innovative. Indie comes up with new ideas and then you see those ideas in mainstream about 6 months later or a year later. So kind of if you want to stay on the cutting edge of releases and new product types and ideas, indie brands are the way to go there. So I just kind of want to do a little bit more focus on that on my channel, so it's not always just mainstream. But if you guys are interested how I got this look, as well as kind of just like a chatty get ready with me just for my eye makeup, stay tuned. Okay guys, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. This is the Zoeva Melody palette. I just recently picked this up on Ulta. This retails for $28. Zoeva has just recently started being carried at Ulta. So I've been wanting to try from Zoeva. I'm sure I explained this already, but I've been wanting to try from Zoeva for a while now, but it wasn't available at any retailers here in the US. I believe Zoeva is actually carried in Europe in Sephora. But here is what the palette looks like. And so immediately when I saw this, I knew I wanted to pick it up. I really like the colors in here. It's a tin. This is just a tin pan eyeshadow palette. I really like this color story. So I have already primed and set my lids. I'm using a new concealer that I have a review going up on the 15th. If it's already up, I will link it. I'm not sure what order these videos will be going up. It's a new one from Benefit. It is their cakeless concealer, their No Boing Anti-Crease. So I have the shade 1. I've been testing it out. I was sent it, influencer sent it over to me, so I've been testing it out the last few days. And the 15th is the day my review will be going up. Okay, so I am going to be going into the shade World Above. This peachy color down here, and this does not have a mirror, so I'm gonna have to pull one of my own mirrors, but I just want to show you guys. Look at this. Do you see the reflectiveness of that? It's super pretty. The outer packaging is the exact same. It has that reflective sheen. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into this on my this is my Sigma E25. Just tap in, tap a little off. I need to grab a mirror. I'm just gonna pat this a bit and kind of buff it in a bit. My brush is a little bit stained, but I don't think there's any more green product on it. I hope you guys are zoomed in enough. I zoomed you in quite a bit. So I kind of want to explain the purpose of this video today. So Zoeva is what I call an indie brand. Zoeva in Europe might consider it more mainstream, but what I consider to be indie is basically a little bit different. So it's more more or less, I just want to call it not mainstream. So generally with indie, it's brands that are independently owned. It's not necessarily, there can be bigger brands that are indie, as well as smaller brands that are not indie. But mostly for my purpose and what I wanted to focus on. So this is going to be a new thing I do probably once a month. It might be more, it might be less, but at least starting out, I want to try this. I want to try and feature like a spotlight indie brand, just because I think a lot of times these smaller brands or newer brands don't get a lot of the hype and recognition from other channels. And so I really want to make sure that I'm focusing not just on mainstream brands, mostly because indie is where the creativeness comes from, in my opinion. So indie sets the trends and then mainstream catches up 6 months later. So for that, I think it's important to showcase a lot of these brands that just don't, they have amazing products, they put out good stuff, but they just don't get the hype and love that they deserve like more mainstream brands do. So my goal is to really, I want to mix both on my channel, because I love makeup, so I love all makeup. I like indie brands, I like mainstream brands, but I think what indie brings to the table is a little bit more unique sometimes. So I just kind of want to give a brand shout out in each of these videos. This first one obviously is going to be from Zoeva. I'm actually a little upset because I ordered this the day it launched on Ulta's website, or the brand launched, and then a couple days later they added more stuff to the collection. Had I waited a few days, I would have ordered the foundation as well and tried that out, but it wasn't on Ulta's website at the time. They just had a few eyeshadow palettes, so that's why I picked this up. Again, I'm just using that shade on both lids. Kind of just really working. I just really want to try something pretty subtle today. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm just kind of going with, dropped a blush and it didn't break, so that's always good. But let me know if you guys like this idea of trying out more indie brands. If there's any indie brands you would want me to try, definitely leave it in the comments down below and I will check it out. I know, I think my next one will be on Kaleidos Cosmetics, because I'm purchasing, this is the 13th of August, and I am planning on purchasing their bundle of their Futurism palettes that launches tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. So I plan on picking up, I want to pick up all 5. I don't know that I will. I'm at least picking up the 2 newest ones, and so I can feature those if you guys are interested in seeing this type of video. And then I also have from Sydney Grace, I just kind of did a swatch video. Again, I'm not sure if that's up or not, but I did just do that so I can feature Sydney Grace as another indie brand. If you guys are interested in these. So I have several lined up that I'm really liking. So I'm gonna go in to darken this up in Fly Solo. It's this more taupey shade over here. Again, I'm still using my E25. So I'm really excited to be trying this out from Zoeva. I have been eyeballing Zoeva for a while. Ulta has been really stepping up their game and picking up quite a few more indie brands. They have Nabla Cosmetics as well. Nabla I will be ordering as soon. It's out of stock. The eyeshadow palette that I want to order from them is out of stock. I'm on notification to be emailed when it comes back in stock, and I will be picking that up. My husband's home and he's looking at me like I'm a freak. So I'm filming now in my living room, so I don't know if this is better for you guys, but I do have you zoomed in a bit more. So yeah, this is looking really nice. Sorry, I have to reach over for the palette again. My dog's about to bark as soon as my husband opens that door. So So again, I'm just kind of tapping it. Kind of slowly buffing it in. So that is what that is looking like. I hope you guys can see. I'm just doing something pretty neutral. I'm gonna go in with this Wet n Wild and kind of see. This is just their crease brush. Let's see, this is a clean brush. Just see if I can kind of diffuse that a bit more. So I don't know if I want to go in with this purple shade or some between these two shades. This purple and then this peachy next to it. I really want to use that purple. Maybe I'll do the purple on my lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with that peach. It's called Airy Dalliance. It's very soft. It's very soft. So you can see that. I'll put some swashes up for you guys. I'm just gonna go in with my finger. Just gonna tap this all over. It's really pretty. I really like this shade. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know if you've ever tried Zoeva, if you're gonna pick it up now that it's in Ulta. So far, I definitely am liking this palette. It's super pretty. I can't wait to try more from the brand. I just ordered this. I was terrified it was gonna sell out like the Nabla palette. So I ordered it, I think I saw it went up at like midnight or 1 a.m. my time. I just happened to still be up and on my phone. So I think I ordered it at 1 o'clock in the morning. But I'm pretty happy with it. So that is looking really pretty. And this is just kind of like a more neutral, chill look. I'm hoping that this purple, I'm just gonna wipe sponges on my sweatpants that you can't see. So for my inner corner, I'm gonna go with this shade From Heaven. And just tap this kind of on this inner portion. Yeah, this is a duochrome. It's a little bit of a purple shift, which will be nice because I think it'll go good with the purple that I'm gonna run under my waterline. I'm so excited to have been able to try this, you guys. Literally, I've been wanting to order from Zoeva for over a year now, but I'm one of those people, I don't want to order if I want my points from Ulta and Sephora, so I will like wait. I almost make purchases because I think Beauty Bay, is it Beauty Bay? Or Beautylish sells Zoeva and delivers to the US. I know Beauty Bay does for the UK for sure. So I'm liking that. So I need to go grab a setting spray really quick so I can foil that purple under. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna take my Luxie 141 mini round and go into the Gentle Clasp, which is that purple. This does have glitter, which I'm not a huge fan of. This shade looks gorgeous. I'm gonna tap that off. I'm gonna spray it with my primer water from Smashbox. I think that looks really cool though. I like the pop that it gives. It's a little different. So that is the eye look. I'll show you guys what it looks like once I get my mascara on and do my brows and set the rest of my face. But so far I'm really liking this palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of video. And I'm open to trying other brands. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know because I'm always looking for new makeup brands to try. And it doesn't have to be eyeshadow palettes. I would almost prefer it not be because I'm getting kind of eyeshadow fatigue. And I would rather try base products. That's kind of, I like base products a lot more than I like eyeshadow palettes right now. So if you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down below. Okay guys, so this is the completed look now that I have my mascara on. I put some lip gloss on and I did my brows a little bit. So this is how everything, I'm really happy with this so far, guys. I can't wait to keep playing with this. This palette definitely speaks to me. I like the color story. It's very unique. I like the cool tone aspect of it. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe down below and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks. Bye.